Oh yeah, it would probably help if I turn my game capture on for you guys. Forgot I have it set on for my 5M from where we was just doing GTA. And what? Well, give me a second. I think this game also crashed. Definitely been having a lot of trouble with that tonight. Alright, there we go. Now let's see if it pops up. There we go. Sorry about the music. Forgot I was playing music earlier. Alright, let's get over onto my farm. I think somebody used my semi truck because it was raining. So soybeans are ready to get harvested. These soybeans are still growing. That wheat is still growing. I think my sunflower may also still be growing, so we'll see. Yep, still growing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little nap. It's nighttime anyways. Now that we finally got a house, which is amazing. Let me double check and make sure there's nobody else in here real quick. Okay, yeah, there's nobody else in here. Let's wake up at 8 o'clock. Hopefully they're ready now. And we can just harvest all these fields at once. Okay, that's already going to be a no, so we'll take another nap real quick. Alright, so there was one complete day. Oh, maybe that wasn't one complete day. All right, sunflowers are ready. All right, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Start with soybean and just work our way in a circle around everything. I do have a double hopper, so maybe I can get some good stuff around it, but soybean's my main priority right now. Good morning there. I mean, technically it's still night for me, I guess. Ooh, I about ran over my crops. Thank you, Brianna, for that like and share. I needed to hop on the farm sim and try to get these fields and stuff. It's 1 well, it's 1 a.m. for me too, but that's still nighttime for me. I'll honestly probably still be up until about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and then back up at 10 o'clock. But yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you are right. It is morning. You have to get up for work soon? Well, then you should be sleeping. I mean, if I had to get up to work soon, I would be asleep. You need a distraction until you get tired enough. I understand that. I understand that. I usually sometimes watch videos on TikTok or Facebook, but then that distraction turns around and actually keeps me up longer. But did you see your Discord roll? I made the ninja roll for you. You saw? I actually did have you displayed there for a second to show up when you're online underneath the category ninja. And then I decided to change it back just so we didn't have a lot of people wanting to be a ninja. I know once Callie saw it, she was like, what the hell's a ninja roll? You think you'll be working during the movie time though? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I thought about trying to do a little stream, couple of hour stream, but then I don't know, I guess I changed my mind about it. I know I definitely probably won't be streaming back until Sunday night because the kids come back tomorrow and everything, and I'll have to go back to my dad duties. Yeah, I figured that too. Make it all secret. Oh yeah, dad duties are important. I'll take my kids over gaming or streaming any day. 'Cause, yeah, I figured that too. Make it all secret. Oh yeah, dad duties are important. I'll take my kids over gaming or streaming any day. 'Cause, yeah, I figured that too. Make it all secret. Oh yeah, dad duties are important. I'll take my kids over gaming or streaming any day. 'Cause, yeah, You have cat duty? I don't know. I've seen some really picky ass cats. I mean, my dog is like a kid too, so she hates it when the kids ain't here and the kids are over with their mother. She gets all bored and everything. But yeah, I've seen some really picky kitties, so I wouldn't say that. Your cat just relaxes unless I forget to feed her. That's funny. Now you picture me like you have a fat, lazy cat. She is lazy unless it's 3 a.m. Yeah, that's why I like cats and all. I mean, I actually like all animals unless it's a snake. Just hate snakes. At 3 a.m. she has to chase the ghost. But yeah, that's one thing I always did not like about a cat was just, I usually don't sleep anyways, but the time I do finally go to sleep, it sounds like there's a monster in my house. That thing is, you're probably right. Maybe it is chasing ghosts. I mean, animals kind of can sense them better than we can. So can't kids. You'll be right back. For some reason, the stream is frozen. Alrighty. It honestly could be my end. I live in the country, so I have horrible internet. Extremely horrible internet. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I can stream. Yep, now I just destroyed some of my crops. Wasn't paying attention. Whoopsie. Yeah, horrible. Yeah, I live in a holler in West Virginia, and all I gotta say, it's sometimes it feels like I have a hamster on a wheel running my internet. An hour for 10 gig? Holy crap. I mean, I'm saying holy crap because I'm literally in the same exact boat. It makes me wonder, ask you if you have Frontier internet. It's kind of freaky, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I get 10.5 megabytes down, and I say your upload is probably 1 something, maybe. That's exactly what I get, pretty much. 2.5 to 2.8 download is what I get, and I get about 1.6 upload if I'm lucky. No, you have Bell. You're in Canada. Oh, you know, I should have picked that up. I know I should have picked that up. Especially when he said A. I should have picked that up. One of my moderators is actually from Canada, Christina. Hey, Christina, you got a fellow Canadian in here with you. Well, you didn't say A. Maybe you was meaning by I'm sorry. I speak and I talk redneck, is all I gotta say. And I read redneck. E and all is kind of like the same thing to us, I guess. That and I'm pretty tired. 9 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours, and I probably will only get about 3 or 4 hours sleep tonight again. Other than that, I would not, from being in GTA and stuff, I would never pictured you being from, like, realize you was from Canada, though. That's pretty cool, though. Hey, Brianna. I guess that Twitch bot, or whoever that bot was that was in my Twitch left. Wait, never mind, that was the last stream. Yeah, really loading didn't help. Yeah, honestly, it could be my side. Now it's a black screen. Aw. I'm sorry. Maybe Twitch is telling you that you should be going to bed? Probably doesn't help that you're on mobile. I mean, if anything, I kind of got my stream set up to benefit mobile a little bit better. I don't know, there's so many problems, like any platform streaming right now, they've been having a lot, it seems like they've been having a lot of problems with like connections and everything. No bed is a bad idea. I'm a type of person, I love to sleep. My problem is I have a hard time getting to sleep. But when I do get to sleep, well, especially if my kids ain't here. If my kids are here, I can wake up. They can step out of their bed and I wake up instantly. But other than that, if the kids ain't here and I fall asleep, it's hard to get me up sometimes. You're on my Facebook Live too. Yeah, I'm hoping to really get back to my... I know I took like a 2 to 3 month break and was just like a hit and a miss when I was streaming, so I'm trying to hurry up and get back into my days of streaming. Like I said, Sunday night to Wednesday night is definitely... Well, Sunday to Wednesday is definitely my streaming time. The other times I have the kids, so... It honestly depends. My kids go to have a certain bedtime. My oldest one just goes until he drops. So if he goes to bed early enough, then I'll probably may try to hop on and do a couple hours stream, but definitely can't stay up for too late. Sadly, Sunday and Wednesday you can't watch. Well, I mean, but you're in game, so you can still talk to me in game, so. By the way, that was like a smooth ass tackle you did today. That was like a 10 out of 10 tackle. You're the only person that has actually tackled me and really made me shake up and fall to my feet fast. Usually everybody else who tackles me just falls off of me. Yeah, yeah. I know the tackle you done on Alex was a nice one too. How's Grandpa Frou Frou? I told you not to come in here with that nickname. You're going to get that nickname started and I'm never going to get rid of it. I mean, you know how hard it is to try to be a biker with the nickname Frou Frou? Oh, Grandpa's doing fine. He's asleep and I'm out here doing all the work like normal. You sent one guy I never spoke to before into the trash bin next to Ruben. I didn't see that one. That would have been pretty funny. It sticks? No, it's not going to stick. Damn, I need to get my harvester repaired and I'm getting low on gas. Sad part is the gas station is forever away. So isn't the repair station. It's not going to stick, Duo. I do not think so. Yeah, I told Ruben I'll tackle anyone who stood there, had to stick to her word. Yeah. What up, Thad? What do you mean call me a slacker? What shocked you there? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the railings on the stairwell. We have a faulty light. I think it's the stairwell, or it's somewhere around where the velvet rope is. We have like a faulty lighting system that shocks you. Is Frou Frou a in-game nickname? No, no, no. Don't listen to Duo. It's not a nickname, period. It's a nickname that he's trying to get to stick. I hope Farah doesn't learn it. Yes, Farah would love it because she would never let me down with that. Sounds good. No, Duo, I swear. Actually, the funny thing is my Fusco's true nickname is actually the Collector. That's the funny part. She wouldn't for... Yeah, she would. I'm pretty sure as soon as anybody hears that nickname, they're going to take the chance to make a joke about it. I mean, I would. If I heard somebody with the nickname Frou Frou, I would definitely make a joke about it. You're working on cotton and olives right now, taking the vineyard area in the north part of the map to do grapes. Here shortly after I finish harvesting the taters and sugar beets in the fields I bought. Oh yeah, I like doing the grapes and stuff. Still need to mess around with the production facility and everything. Maybe you need to get a job there as a security and just put it up. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, Thad, I'm actually in the server that I play on with Dawson and all of them. We have a little small 6-person 24/7 server we play on. Nah, she would think it's cute and give him head pet. Probably pet me like a cat. Taking the olives for oil and grapes for wine. I know if you really don't mess with the time and you try to do real time, it takes forever for that stuff because it's like a 3-hour turnout for it. We play real time in here, and I mean we play real time, but then like me nap time, especially when I'm streaming, I'll go take a nap till like 8 o'clock in the morning because nighttime is not hard for me to see, but hard for the viewers and stuff to see. Who does he play? Yeah, he plays David Maxwell. Okay, haha, Duo. You know what? Thanks to your last name, if you get Frou Frou started in game, I'm gonna get the nickname Maxi Pad starter for you. I'm just throwing that out there. I think that's a fair deal. Like, Maxi Pad, come here, buddy. I got a task for you. Not sure if you've met him. He was there today, Farah, but he's usually quiet. Let's do it. So you would literally let me give you the name Maxi Pad just so you can give me the name Fufu. 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 Dude, that's dedication right there. That's extreme dedication. You ended up dropping out of doing the New Day app. Why, Fat? I would have done it, man. Hands down, I would have done it, dude. It's a blast in New Day. I absolutely love it over there, and I really need to start. I was doing it every single day, and I'm not really burned out on it, but kind of burned out on it. And I really need to go back in there and start putting more time back in. Then Frou can have head pats. Which every biker needs to look strong. I mean, not really. At the same time, I wouldn't say I'm also your average biker. I mean, that's one thing about the Spinks. We're not your average, like, MC club. We're definitely a unique type of MC club. I was getting hell the other day for being part of the MC club. Well, being part of Speaks MC club and being in a car. It's like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I can't have a vehicle either. Your oldest dog of 16 is in his last few hours / days, and my girlfriend found out she needed a biopsy to determine if she... Damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely be keeping you in my prayers, man. And like I said, I love my animals, so I know how it is to lose a dog, because my dogs and animals and all that, it literally is family. I hope it's all... of course it wouldn't. Shit. I need a damn silo, and I don't got money to get a silo. Just not in the right mindset. Oh, I hear you, man. I understand, dude. When everything went down in the last town I was in, I literally was in a hell of a mindset trying to fill out my application. It took me 2 hours to fill out my application. And I got used to playing as Freddy, which was the chief of police over there. And I had to get back into the mindset of collector and being a criminal and everything. So it took me 2 hours. I actually got put on hold the first time because I had to change my name. I know the collector wouldn't work, so actually Xavier Collector was the name that I was going to try to go with, and they still said it sounded like a nickname. So then that's when Fusco came out, and I had to incorporate that into my backstory and everything. But yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, come the new day and get tackled. Duo is scrawny. Dude, you're right, dude. Man, Duo is scrawny. It looks like he needs to eat a little bit. You do enough with MCs, mostly with wars. See, that's one thing. I don't know, call you Far or Kitten. I'm just used to calling you Far. Sorry. But that's one thing about our MC. We don't want to do the whole entire turf war shit. You know, we're a very respectful group. We give you respect, we want respect back. You disrespect us, or you try to overstep, and then yeah, we will protect our turf and we will protect ourselves. I mean, we're definitely not shy of a fight, but we don't go out there looking for a fight. But that's what makes us and I know a lot of the other MCs are like, they're confused by us, but at the same time, it's Oh damn, I didn't realize. Oh, wait, never mind, that's a bakery. I didn't. But at the same time, it's also like some of the way those MCs run over there. I'm not trying to call them out, but some of them technically don't even follow by the true MC culture itself. All in the last 24, yeah, man. I don't blame you. Yeah, pretty much you had all that happen right when the applications were open. So yeah, it would have been pretty hard. Well, if you come over, look out for Ike Slaughter. I mean, I haven't ran into him, but there has been stories of serial killers and everything running around. You've been in constant wars for about 4 weeks. Perks of being friends with a lot of gangs. Farah wants to protect their friends. Right. Aren't you? Isn't she part of the DDs? I thought she said she was part of the DDs or dating somebody in the DDs. Which we love the DDs. DDs are the ones that actually sit down and help us get our turf. So yeah, we hands down we definitely like the DDs. And I forget what I was doing. Stylos. I need 117 just for the smallest silo. Well, good thing is the sell point is literally just right there behind me. So I'll just have to go sell it real quick. I need to get some more money anyways. She's in the DDMC. I thought you said she was in the DDMC, but she's nice. So you're in a motorcycle club, but you don't like biker. Oh, you're a hair dryer. Are you a hair dryer rider? Well, see, that's one thing I like about our club, and don't really care what bike you're on. We actually, our treasure runs around on a kind of, not a full street bike, but kind of a street bike in a way. Not a serial killer character, actually. Name has a enjoying. That'd be awesome, Thad. Yeah, she's hot. She is not patched. Oh, okay. I mean, you know, if you ever want to join a MC and get patched, we're always looking for members. Just throwing that up there. Hair dryers go room. I actually, I love my Nightblade, but I also love the Hokui or Hokawi crotch rocket, and I eventually will have one. Johnson's Farmer Market. Knocked his brother's wife up and his brother seeking. That just sounds. That just sounds like a messed up family there, bro. Definitely, I mean, definitely interesting. There's some really interesting people in New Day. A lot of creative people in New Day, too. Farah would fail prospect. She would argue if she told her to do something she didn't want. So she can't be a biker even if she wanted to. Honestly, me being VP for the Spinks, I am not going to tell you to do something that I wouldn't do. Unless it may be something criminal. Unless you don't want to be a criminal. Like, Collector, well, Fusco's not trying to be 100% clean, and he's not trying to be 100% dirty. It's like, if he gets caught doing something dirty, he gets caught doing something dirty, if that makes sense. But I've always been a mechanic, so getting into a garage, and I know federal job, anything federal can mess with whitelisting jobs a little bit. So I'm like in between, if that makes sense. Just a smidge. I'm working the backstory over to better fit New Day, so I have it ready to just copy and paste. Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing though, that it's like they don't want you to really create your backstory just for them, if that makes sense. They backstory more of also is like a history of kind of like where you've been, who you are, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, at the end of my backstory, I mentioned something about Heard of the town called New Day and figured why not a new day, a new world. So I did kind of incorporate New Day with it, but I didn't make it like make sure it was a key feature. But yeah, I'll definitely get your backstory ready. That's one of the biggest things. I personally don't think the apps are definitely different if you're not used to doing whitelisted apps, but I really don't think it's hard. If you have a good backstory, you read the rules, and you put your scenarios in good RP format, you're set. They're really not that strict. They just want to make sure you've read the rules and you understand the rules and all of that. Your story ended with seeing a job posting so far, travel to the city. So yeah, like incorporating it at the end would be good, but I think calling New Day out early would make it seem like you're just trying to brown nose, in my opinion. Suck up, if that makes sense. I guess that's the way you want to word it. Because I know they're not getting stricter, but I know they have gotten a little bit stricter because of how many people there is approved for New Day right now. But at the same time, I know they did change. One of the questions they put in was extremely hard, and everybody was getting denied of it, and they finally went back and they kind of reworded the question to fix it. The RP format, yeah. Yeah, that's a big key important Thad, is when you're down there and you're doing those, like Farah can back me up too, when you're doing those scenarios, they want to know your RP of how you would RP it out. So I did a little bit of like first person, second person, and third person talking, but I made sure it was like all legit RP. Yeah, the story should be about your character. Yeah, pretty much. There's two. Yep. Yeah. Actually, every single scenario question is pretty much a trick question. Hands down, every single scenario question is pretty much a quick trick. Well, I wouldn't really call it a trick question. They literally have it in RP format, so they open the door to the RP is what it is. Yeah, you mess up a scenario and they put you. Yeah. See, that's the thing, Farah. They actually haven't been. I think that's one thing they actually slacked up on, is putting a lot of people on hold now. But I've noticed since they have slacked up on putting on people hold, the wait period has been a lot less. Has been a lot less wait period for applications being open. You miss, yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. If you go in and if you miss every single scenario question up, they're not. Yeah, they're probably just going to deny you. One, maybe two. I know they'll put you on hold. Usually. I said I would drop my weapon, but I meant it like RP drop weapon, not drop via inventory, which, yeah, inventory, yeah. So they pretty much misunderstood you. Well, yeah, they pretty much misunderstood it, is what it was. I mean, the name choice, I'm gonna tell you, I say right now, the name choice, they are extremely strict on. I don't know why they're so strict on names, because literally you can name your kids pretty much anything these days. But they are definitely strict on name choices. You applied in the first month. Yeah, that's why I was like, when you mentioned something about inventory drop, I was like, that definitely, I know the application they're doing now is not the same application I had when I joined like 4 months ago. I wish I would have came working for Cockatoos a lot earlier, honestly. I have a blast right there around Cockatoos. Yeah, attitude David wouldn't let me go. Yeah. And that's what sucks, Duo, is because I actually, IRL, I know some legit names that are called, their legit name is Duo. That's the funny part. You advise Googling your character? Yeah, that would actually would be a very good. Somebody else mentioned that far that maybe it's because they go and they really research the name, and if any celebrity or something like that comes back, I know that's an instant denial. So yeah, you do have a point there. So you've been in New Day for a very long time, it sounds like, right, Far? You got in trouble for Wild West RP because of it? You might have to even bring Skittles. Nah, I will. I would be careful with Skittles, though, Thad. I mean, yes, it is possible. You can do it. I mean, you can't call him Skittles. You would have to actually give him a legit name and then go by Skittles. Skittles McGiggles, the clown. Yeah, I'm pretty. They may not actually. They probably won't accept that. So you may actually have to try to give a more of a legit name to him. I didn't Google my character name on my app, so when I applied, they were like, this person was in the Olympics 10 years after the time. I mean, that's actually pretty cool to know that they really go into depth. I think I got everything pre-set up for WWE RP. I think I'm Rudolph Sage or something like that, and I was going to do like he's a horse whispering gunslinger. And people were like, that's weird. And I was like, well, the point is like, I like my horses and stuff, and I want to be like a horse trainer. Would be pretty cool in there if I could do it. But I'm also an outlaw, and I hate the law because my grandpappy died, and the government seized my farm away from me to produce oil, and I was fighting to give it back or something like that, trying to buy it back. My problem is I'm not a very good writer. And to take that little story and make it into a big story, I've been having nothing but writer's blocks with it. I've always wanted to do Red Dead server. I've had Red M on my computer for a very decent time now, and couple like Callie and all of them, we try to open up a server, but Red Dead scripts are so damn hard, and there's not that many of them. But yeah, I would actually love to get it in WWRP, I think is what they call it. I just need to do the application process and do everything. You play Mabel Farrell? You've only played once, but yes, I like 3 months from being in New Day for a year. Wow. But you know everything. I'm not gonna lie, Farah, like, I have to get, like, I don't mean this in a bad way, but I really enjoy your character because the way you have to, like, the way you do your RP with the me and stuff is like, so, it's like old school now, but I love it so much. And I actually want to thank you for that, because you've helped me, like, open my eyes a little bit more too with the RP by doing that. Actually, today I mentioned something in my stream about where I saw your note, and technically by the rules of that RP, I couldn't go off of your note because you wasn't, like, showing me it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like that. Like, I'm trying not to sound like a butthole because I don't know if it's just RP or something different, if that makes sense. There's a freaking collectible right beside my farm this whole entire time, and I did not even know it. Is there one up here? $1,000 right there. All right, I need to go over here to Dawson's Farm. And unhook this. Yes, you hate when people are across the room. I mean, you wasn't across the room. You was actually talking to Robin, like on not that far from the podium. But yeah, I knew all the rules of that and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, when I still catch myself just reading it. I mean, I don't act upon it, but just reading it. And I would say that would have to drive me crazy too. What the hell off this random ass parking lot that he has right here? New Day is good though. I've been denied across several. You know, I was actually wondering about that. I was wondering how many towns probably actually denied you. I mean, sorry for me asking, but are you? Can you not like speak at all, if that makes sense? I know you probably get asked this a lot. I'm kind of curious a little bit. It's a bit of a process as your characters have to be registered so the admins know who is permitted. So, oh, so you have to let them know that you are a mute character and that, I mean, I understand it. I was wondering, like, I've always been part of towns where they've always required you to pretty much have a mic. And I know if anybody, like, they've ever had, like, some people didn't want to do it because of stuttering, and then are like, oh, it's okay, you know, just go with your stutter, make it part of your character. So I can understand why you say it would probably be hard, but I'm glad that New Day does it. That's another thing why I love New Day, is because New Day has a really open mind with a lot of stuff too. It's a separate whitelist for mute characters. You do very often. It's okay to ask. So are you partially mute, or are you actually like mute IRL? Or is it just your character that is mute? You can't really speak, no? I was wondering about that. Like, I was wondering about it, not to be nosy, but I always wonder if, like, it was a character choice or an actual, like, real problem. Like, not real problem, that sounds really dickish. I'm stuck. I can't go out this way. I don't mean it like an actual, like, a real problem. When in doubt, full send it out. Woohoo! I probably should have put the Heather facing the other direction, but we won't talk about my horrible hauling skills. Anyone who is a mute character on New Day is not a character choice. You'll be banned if you're not on. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, true. Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, that is actually a really good point. To be on whitelist, you need a medical reason. I mean, I'm happy that New Day does do it, because like I said, it's really legit. So, you know, I'm glad they do accept it. I mean, you definitely make it work too. That's the best part. Like, well, not make it work, but you definitely, I don't know. It's like, you can't even, like, the best way to explain it is you can't even tell, if that makes sense. It's either the fact that I really just don't think about it, or just don't pay attention because I'm not that person. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. You I pay attention to you as like a whole individual, but that's awesome. I'm gonna shut up before I put my foot in my mouth. Try using the actual header trailer. They locked the headers on that. Yeah, I know they locked the heads on. And I didn't feel like bringing my harvester down to grab his header, and I literally just needed it to get rid of this. I just bought this section of land. I don't do sunflower because I'm going to be doing horses and stuff, and I'm just borrowing it and just making it work pretty much. Like I said, I'm a country boy, and right here, what you're seeing, this is what I call country farming. If it fits, we make it work. Oh God. Oh shit. Nope. Speaking of putting foot in your mouth, but we also do that a lot too, because that's called what we call redneck and shit. Straight up. I just rednecked the hell out of this, and as you saw, I literally just flipped the truck. Well, should have flipped the truck. Other than the spelling mistakes, because I try to keep up with talking pace. Yeah, I've noticed that people overtalk you. Well, I don't think they mean to, but I could tell that you're trying to have a conversation and people don't give you time. I mean, I can't spell, I can't type for shit, so I mean, hands down, definitely to you, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. About to flip my trailer again. I should definitely flip it the other way around on the trip back. But this is why they call me Full Send Gaming, because I full send everything. That's why I still like to try to get Fusco into those street races, but I don't know if people just quit street racing or what the hell happened. I haven't heard anything about them here lately. It happens sometimes, and I end up having to retype or send. Yeah, I know. I feel so bad when I have to ask you to retype it or rewrite it on your notepad. I feel so bad doing that sometimes. And it's part of the reason why too is because people don't pay attention. They're just pretty much jackasses sometimes, and they don't really pay attention to their surroundings. And don't realize that you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and they just walk up like, hey, what's up? You don't mind it? I'd say you're probably used to it though by now too. Oh yeah. Lovely. My dumbass should have known. I don't think there's extenders on this trailer either. I got this. Nope, back tires. Got it. Some people refuse RP with you at all. That's about the only thing that hurt. That is bullshit. I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. I mean, let me rephrase that. I mean, they're probably not doing it to be an asshole. I mean, because at first, I still RP'd with you, but I was really quiet compared to what I am now. Well, for one, I didn't even know who you are, and I'm just a quiet person until I get to know you. And I wasn't used to it, so it makes me wonder, it's like, I don't think they're doing it to be mean, maybe. But some of them just don't know how to react, and instead of reacting properly, they ask a bunch of weird questions or don't say nothing at all. It happens mostly on my EMS character, but I use a text to speak for her, which puts people off. Yeah, that would probably put people off too. You had to put in a special permit to that for that, don't you too? Because I thought I read somewhere for like voice mods and everything, you have to put in a request. I about just ran over my corn and my sunflower. This is a horribly shaped field. Funny story. I'm always interested in funny stories. I'm just glad I'm not boring you guys to death with my farming. I've been, if I'm not mistaken, I think the past 3 days I've probably put in almost a little over a day's worth of farm sim streams. I mean, my first day I streamed, I did 14 hours, which, shit, wrong button, which absolutely blew my mind. That's the longest stream I've ever done in my whole entire streaming career. I don't know, I was supposed to advise of each new character I had, so one day I got put in a ticket and they were like, so, see you have a new character? I say they probably see it all the time, honestly. Gave you a lecture about breaking the rules. See, that's what made me always wonder about. I know people have like collector. I usually keep with one character. I find it personally hard to try to keep in mindset of two different characters because I've literally thought about either bringing Dr. Gray back to actually be a legit doctor in New Day, or bring in Freddy back to be a police officer along with having Collector, having Fusco. But at the same time, it's like I don't find it hard to separate the two. I just find it hard. I don't know. I can't really explain it, if that makes sense. It's like sometimes I'll fly in as Freddy. And I'm like, well, I really want to be Collector, and then I have a hard time getting in the mindset of Freddy. And after it all was all said and done, I was like, okay, so what about my other two characters? I didn't mission. Ah, shit. They're probably like, well, shit. I think also too far like I'm not trying to put down Farah's outfit choices, but I think the mask too may help with throwing people off. I mean, I know it's hard to be a ninja without your mask, but that may also throw people off because the fact that you wear a mask and then you don't speak, it could spin off some mixed singles, if that makes sense. You have a doctor, but she's a plastic surgeon who mostly does appointments. Hey, I know a lot of people who's been looking for a plastic surgeon. So I'm actually glad you mentioned that. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ruby is looking for a plastic surgeon. I mean, I know I can't take that information into town, but in a way, I'm glad you mentioned that. See, I thought about if I would do Dr. Gray, I would think I would actually give him a first name, and I would probably do EMT paramedic. I mean, I'm used to IRL. I'm a volunteer firefighter, so I know some of the medical field. Honestly, if they have a fire department, actually, you could probably answer that question, Farah. Do they have a legit? If they have a fire department, Freddy would definitely come back, and he would be part of the fire department. Rick, thank you for the share, buddy. How you doing, man? I've always wondered, because I know the fire station, as you're heading towards the smelter from the wash spot, they're always there, and I don't know if they was using that for, like, search and rescue or what they were doing. They do have a fire department? Okay, I need to check into that. I think Freddy will be coming back. Instead of being a cop, he'll be a fireman. I would have so much fun with that. Oh, okay. So you have to become EMT before you become fire department? I got this random ass strain of sunflower right there by that telephone pole. And it's not going to let me get it, I don't think. You've applied for it, but you're already... So you're a Marine, you're a doctor, you're a ninja. Do they have Army in there? I know they have the Blue Angels, which I've still yet to see them perform, and I've been wanting to watch them perform so damn... I think it's the Blue Angels, I forget what they're called, but they're jet stunt team or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah, true. Marine Rescue Unit. See, that all sounds so interesting. I'm not gonna lie, and that's also another reason why I choose to try to keep Fusco kind of clean right now, because I guarantee you, like, I want to try different jobs. I've been in so many different towns. It's all has all the same, usually all the same stuff, the same jobs, the same, if that makes sense. And I really want to try a bunch of new day. I really want to try a bunch of new things in New Day, but also keep with my MC club and everything. Like security for Cockatoos, I've never done security. He's never done security whatsoever. And I actually kind of enjoy it. Especially seeing how it's not whitelisted security and I can still be whoever the hell I want to be. Hell, I was talking about shooting somebody in the face today out front. It was funny. You drive the boats and dive in the water. Bet you've probably drowned several times too, haven't you? Fire got a felony within 3 hours of joining the city. Fusco still has a clean-ass record. The only thing he has is a warning for speeding. I wonder something. I'm actually going to try to keep... I wonder if it'll let me detach it unfolded. Well, never mind. The trailer's not high enough. And the trailer's too high. My bad. It's not whitelisted. Yeah, Cockatoos is not whitelisted. We do everything through Discord. So that's why, that's why me working at Cockatoos, I can literally go still be a mechanic or do whatever I want to because it lets me have more than one job. You had about 15 warnings. How the hell do you get 15 warnings? I think it would be like tickets by then. I want to kind of drop that off right there and hope for the best. That's changing, kinda. I like the cops in New Day, and I don't like the cops in New Day. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little aggravated by the fact that I can speed 100 miles per hour on the highway and pass a cop, and he just gets on his little intercom and be like, slow down, or flashes his lights at you. I mean, I understand there's several people in town, and they're probably busy as hell, but that's one thing I would hate being a cop, because it seems like if it's not a robbery or shooting or something like that, they're not interested, if that makes sense. You bribe them with cookies. You meant like you can be a criminal still work? Yeah, Duo. You can be, I can go straight rob a bank and turn around and show up to work for Cockatoos the next day, I'm pretty sure, and they probably will not say anything. Robbie coming in there with the 100-star New World misses you. I know, bro. I know. I haven't gave up on you and Duo in New World. I'm just getting my money's worth out of this game, pretty much. Yes, Cockatoo accepts anyone so long as it's not too serious. Like if you shoot Jeff. Pretty sure if you would shoot any of the police there, Jeb will not hire you. $44, almost 40. Holy shit, duo! You're going to catch up to me. I know I got to level 46, and if I know you lose XP not being in there for levels, and if it drops a level, I'm probably back to below you guys, and I'll probably be pissed as hell. And I'm going to lose my header off this tractor. Probably not going to lose it, but I'm going to lose this shit out of this tractor. I'm going to full send it. Screw it. Yep, there it goes. You've gone straight from shooting people in war to clocking into cockatoos. I mean, hell, I've almost shot people being clocked in at cockatoo, so... Actually, rephrase that. I have shot at somebody. When that idiot took freaking Toby hostage, I shot the shit out of the engine of the car and disabled the car, but they switched into a new car before anybody could catch up to him. You're still 45, Robbie? I thought you was 46. I thought you was already 45. Oh yeah, you were there. I forgot. I'm sorry, you're the silent ninja. I forget you're there sometimes. That was a fun night. I remember I was still trial security, and I know as trial security, I'm technically wasn't supposed to open fire, but I mean, the head of security was in the process of being kidnapped, so what was I supposed to do? Oh, you just hit 45? Yeah, no, we really need to go in there and try to do that expedition again. And I'm going to stream it, then everybody can listen to me bitch about how hard it is and why I keep on dying so many times. I think I get into rage fit sometimes in New World like I do in Warzone. Well, we're 4% to our star goal. Oh, I'm going to hit the edge of the map. Yep. I kind of knew I know my star goal was really extreme, like kind of tight for this month because I didn't get my star goal until 13 days left on it. But December 1st, I'm really hoping to start completely over and hit it. And trying to hit my follower goal on Facebook by 1,000 followers by the end of the year. You're back, Brianna. Well, welcome back. Definitely appreciate you guys giving my Twitch some love. Because I'm actually, if anything, you guys are helping. Yeah, you guys probably just unlocked my helped me unlock part of my build a community badge for Twitch, which is amazing. So I appreciate you guys for that. I know I had to get, I think it was like 5 viewers at once talking, and I have to get 50 followers. I mean, I'm still far from the 50 followers, but I'll eventually get there. Nobody tell Dawson that I rolled his truck like 5 times, please. I guess we are getting t-shirts. We're getting cockatoo t-shirts? Or if you're getting a t-shirt from me, I'm still checking into that. I want to get a t-shirt myself, and I want to give away t-shirts. I got magnets and stickers and keychains made with my logo. I just need to get some other things. But I'm pretty sure you're talking about cockatoos. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Too bad Farah doesn't wear a uniform. I don't know. I like the silent ninja look. Because honestly, another reason why I'll back that up with your silent ninja look is because there's a lot of times that you help security out and people don't even realize that you're helping us out because they don't even know you're part of it. Yeah, to help somebody breathe. Oh, that's okay. Spring is the best. Spring is the best for what? I mean, if you're talking about spring right now, I like spring and all, I just don't like the allergies. Oh, spring for t-shirts and stuff. I have too many conversations going on. I can't keep up. I'm out of practice, guys. I'm a little rusty at streaming. Spring. I've never heard of spring, Robbie. I need to check into that. I still want to get my damn beanie made, but I can never get my beanie made unless I just stick to one solid collar and do full send gaming. Cockatoo shirts? That'd be so awesome, Far. I would so rock a cockatoo shirt. They are also adding locks and clock in thing. Oh no. If they add a clock in, that means that it's going to be whitelisted. I don't know if they know that or not. Locks would be cool, but if they add the clock in, unless, well, no, bartenders would have to clock in to be able to access inventory, but I guess security and everything else could still clock in through email. However, only like Jeb and your, oh yeah, of course, not everybody needs keys to it. What do you use for sneakerheads? Yeah, Robbie, email me. Email me. I use the RP term. Message me the link and I'll check into them. I'm still also trying to figure out exactly what design I want on my t-shirt. I don't want my solo logo on the front. I thought about doing like Full Send Gaming on the front left, and then Freddy, my mascot, which is actually how I got my one character's name, putting him on the back with something about Facebook underneath of. I don't know. If I could send them like pictures of my logos and tell me to design a shirt and let me choose, that would be amazing. That's the goal. The only thing that gives it away is the holster. Yeah, true. Honestly, when I first asked Jeb about being security, that's what you're doing right now is literally what I wanted to do. I wanted to act and be like I'm a customer and still partake in like the costume and all that, but at the same time be security. Used to be Teespring. You on Twitch too? Yeah, Robbie, I'm on Twitch, YouTube. I'm on all three. I'm always on all three all the time. Only certain people be on payroll. Everyone else will just have. Okay, that'd be awesome. Bartenders run out of the safes now, so that'll continue, so nothing will change. But other than we can lock. We don't have enough people to run it. Thank you, Genocidal Gaming, for that follow. Thank you, Munchkin Clan, for that like. Oh, so you have to. They're putting in the clock-in mechanics so you guys can get locks on the doors. But you're not going to actually make it. Okay, so we will still be using Discord and everything. It's just mainly for the locks. But doesn't that mean that you and Jeb would have to clock in to use the locks? Fun fact, you've never been paid for your work, which is why I do what I want. Honestly, I wouldn't, if it wasn't for me being broke as a joke right now, I wouldn't even worry about my paycheck. It doesn't bug me. Actually, like I said, I actually enjoy being there. So I need to go to the grain mill first. Shit. Well, actually, I go to the feed store, offload the sunflower. I could give the feed store my wheat too, but it's cheap as shit. Alright, so sunflower needs to go to this feed store. Fun fact, I've never been paid for my white wheat shit. Who am I talking to, Callie? I'm talking to Farah through my Twitch. I have like 4 or 5 conversations going on, Callie, right now, and I'm so out of practice that I'm having a hell of a time trying to keep up. This is the first time I've had like my Twitch and Facebook both going, so it's actually pretty cool. Her job is basically to make sure everyone is okay, everything is stocked, and security is a second. Yeah. You're our babysitter. You should be our ninja babysitter. That's going to be your new nickname, Ninja Babysitter. She also does PR with guests, yeah. Yeah, Far does for sure. Yeah, Callie, yeah. I still do my multi-platform streamer, and Facebook, I can't even see my Facebook at all right now through Slobs. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. So I have to use my multi-stream chat. So, like, commands, anything that's going... If it's not pretty much a star, a like, or a follow off of my Facebook, or a comment through me being able to see through multi-stream, I don't know what the... Literally, I do not know what the hell's going on with my Facebook. Christina and Bree has been keeping a really good... yeah, that's all the right thing. Never mind. Christina and Bree has been keeping a really, really good eye on my Facebook until I can figure out what the hell's going on. My followage will come up in Spanish, and the next time you look at it will be English. Oh, yours is busted too? Does it just say like comments and modernization? Because that's the only thing, that's all mine says, and every time I try to change it, it takes me to my personal Facebook. And it's like, I don't need to see my personal Facebook. I need to see my chat. Yeah, if our genocidal was in there. I'm trying to convince Jeb to say my official job as floor supervisor. I mean, technically that's what you are. You do go around and supervise and make sure we're all doing good. Which two people? I don't know if you was you around Farah when I brung when Fusco brung Grandpa to the club? It was like, I think it was my first night of actually doing security. First or second night doing security. Fusco brung Grandpa to the club. That's Cletus. I'm pretty sure. I know a lot of people remember Cletus because a lot of people were talking about Cletus that night. I need to go to the grain mill. No, for some reason, Slobs is not linking right. Is it a Slobs issue? I was wondering if it was Slobs or not. I actually thought about signing out of my Facebook through Slobs and then re-linking my Facebook to see what happens. Where the hell is the grain mill? I've never been to the grain mill. Oh, shit. Well, at least that's not that far. Stay to the left. Got it. You don't think I met him, sadly? She gave the old man a night in VIP. Oh, that guy? Yep, you definitely met Grandpa then. No, he was in the Hugh Hefner outfit. That's what I want to call that outfit. Yeah, it is. Slobs, there was a tweet about it, some kind of known issue. Okay. Well, hopefully they get it fixed then. So that means I'll probably be seeing a Slobs update, hopefully not too soon. I just hate Slob updates because sometimes Slob seems to mess with shit change shit every time it updates. I kept my Facebook up and open when I was streaming. I can't do it. That's why I love Slob so much for having this chat, because of course everybody knows my internet. I have a really hard time. My comments are so delayed when I do that, it's ridiculous. He should come back, bust a hip, literally and hypothetically. I don't know. The nurses was kind of mad when I took Grandpa back and he smelled like whiskey and cigar smoke. They weren't too happy with me on that one. I'm pretty excited. I've gained 15 followers in like the last 2 weeks, almost to my goal. Heck yeah. That's awesome, Callie. Munchkin clan. Sorry, Munchkin. Little bitty Munchkin. You know I'm biting my tongue right now after I just said that sentence. I'm not going to pick on you. I've been in the mood to pick on everybody. I feel sorry for Emmy. Poor Fusco roasted the hell out of Emmy today. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're close to your goal. I'm really hoping I get my goal. I mean, I know it's I kind of just threw it out there, but it's also a little like self-motivation in a way. I mean, I don't think I'm going to gain 400 and some followers within a month, which if I do, that would be freaking amazing. Just saying, but you know, it's motivation, if that makes sense. He will return. Oh, I'm pretty sure Grandpa's going to return. He needs to return. 45 more to go. That's so. I'm so happy, Callie. You didn't talk to him as much as you wanted to. Oh, I guarantee you, Grandpa will be around. You're trying to help. Oh, you're doing a good job, Bree. I really appreciate it. Especially when you and Christina stuck around for all those 14 hours, which was an unexpected, unplanned time of streaming. I did not make as much money off of that as I thought I was going to make. Shit. Most have moved on, but the number still means a lot to me. Yeah. Yeah, I think out of what my followers I have right now, only 100 of them actually have the notifications turned on for when I go live. Well, that's something that Facebook changed up. Facebook changed it from followers and likes now to views per minute and comments. Shit, I need some seed. I'm gonna have to borrow his damn flatbed again just to go pick up seed. Or just drive my seeder all the way to the shop and pick it up. See what I want to grow. Tired of messing around with soybeans. But so far, soybeans seems to be the money crop. Don't have enough money to invest into my grapes yet. At least on the 24-hour server, I don't have enough money to invest in my grapes. Once I get these fields planted, and if I feel like keep it going, I may actually switch over to my legit single player, as I call it, and play around a little bit more on that. I got a different setup and everything. Gramps needs to come to be war chief. I'm sorry, Callie, if you're going to run around and Gramps is war chief, I'm going to laugh so hard it's going to be priceless. I mean, somebody's going to roll up on us and we're going to need to protect you, and I'm going to be laughing so hard about the fact that Gramps is going to get up in his face with his cigar and everything. It's going to be so funny. You did 7 hours today running Halo and then GTA tonight? Oh, yeah. I tried. I was going to keep my New Day stream going just straight into Farm Sim, but I like to separate my streams. I like to end the stream and start a new one every time I switch games. Come this single tonight, might find an elder lady or man. Most of the folks come in mine do not talk much, so makes it hard. That is the point. It would be funny as shit. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Gino. Bring Gramps out for singles nights this Sunday. Find himself a woman. So yeah, Farah, he I don't think Gramps likes the elderly women, and I think he said something about if they're above 30. Or some, you know, he said if they're not 30 and flirty, he's not interested. Shit, soybeans are $8.92. So soybeans, sunflowers. Yeah, soybean and sunflowers are the highest, but I don't got the equipment to do sunflowers. Definitely got the equipment to do soybeans though. I'll stick with soybeans. Shit. You did not have time to reload a new stream. Yeah. It's like, I do it every once in a while, but I've come to realize, and I haven't had it happen to me, but I know there has been some people that's been doing it here lately, and Facebook actually giving you a monetization strike because it's not the game you have advertised, and it's like they're trying to, like, if you're in GTA, like say if I was stayed in GTA and I went to Farm Sim, they would try to say that I tagged GTA to pretty much snipe and trick them, if that makes sense. But they don't realize that shit happens sometimes. Yeah, honestly, Callie, this is the most, like, this is the first time I would say, I wouldn't say that my chat's been really chatty, because usually Bree and Christina chat my ear off, which is okay. Not meaning that a mean thing, Bree or Christina, because I like the conversation. But this is the first time that I've had so many people in here chat, and then I'm not gonna lie, when I say my throat is having a hard time keeping up right now. And this Raise Energy is just making my throat even drier, and I haven't got the time to get up and get a bottle of water. Yeah, Anthony, Christina. Yeah, you, Anthony, and Christina are my moderators, Bree. He might follow you, JK. Better be easy there, Grandpa. I think the ninja would slit your throat and watch the dust fall. Wow. I don't know, Farah got quiet. I think she finally fell asleep. Thank you, Roulette Gaming, for that like. How you doing, Miss Ruby? Alright, guys. Give me, like, a minute. I definitely have to go get me something to drink. My throat is killing me. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. You don't have mods yet, Callie. I want to tell you right now, it's like, I didn't have mods for the longest time because I felt like I didn't need the mods, and I'm actually glad I do got my mods now, especially at a time right now when I can't really see my chat. They are helping me out big time with Facebook chat. Your mom said hi. Oh, hi, Bree's mom. You really just had to pee but did not want to put that on stream. Actually, funny you say that, as I did go get a bottle of water. I walked back, and that's actually the first comment I saw, and I was like, well, she has a point, so I went and took a piss real quick too. So you're actually kind of right on that. Okay, love the music, Dan Poy. He got me jamming here at 2 in the... The funny thing is, Callie, if you listen to my starting soon music, then go to my be right back music, and then go to my stream ending music, I start off as country as hell, and then I get like gangster kind of thug. It's priceless, because my startup stream is country. I love my startup stream song, actually. Thanks for sharing. I mean, you called me out. I just answered. Everybody knows I don't have a filter. It's a body function. We all do it. If you don't do it, then you might want to go to the doctor and get checked out because that sounds extremely unhealthy. Switch back to Facebook. I do not have any of that yet, just my opening I made. It actually, what helped me out a lot is my header whoa, why is my foot, oh shit. Sorry. Apparently my foot fell asleep when we got stuck on the throttle. My header, don't ask me how I done that, because this scene that I have going right now was actually a scene I got when I paid for the advanced version of Streamlabs, so I can do the cross-platform streaming. But if you ever need help, holler at me. It's not really that hard. All my music is off of Facebook, so I definitely know it's simple. Even your phone is lagging. Yeah, my phone's the worst. I have not even tried to attempt to watch a live stream on my phone in a very, very long time just because of that reason. Like like I said earlier, like half the time I do my star drops, I can't even cancel my stream probably and reopen it back up. Is my Twitch or YouTube messing up, Bree? I know my comments on my YouTube messed up earlier. It could be the slob things that you was talking about earlier too, Callie. Maybe Slobs is just having connection problems, period, to any of the platforms and not realizing it. I know for sure once I get these fields planted, I'm probably going to call it a night. You're going to go look? Alrighty, thank you. I may call it a night. I may stay up later. I don't know. Like I said, my sleep schedule the last 2 days have been nothing but 4 or 5 hours. Not freezing on Facebook gaming app. I bet you anything that's probably why Facebook's doing that. Make the live streaming free so everybody go to that. I've heard a lot of people say that they switched to the actual Facebook game the Facebook gaming app now. I may have to look into that. I have this issue with any streamer I watch from my PC. Mobile works fine, but PC is crap. So weird. And it sucks too, because me being a streamer, I like finding random streamers sometimes that, you know, just feel like they're dead, feel like they're not doing anything, and just going in and hyping the shit up out of them. And I haven't really been able to do that here lately because I'll go in and say a comment to hype them up, and then I have a hard time trying to comment back or hearing the reply. You're back, Bree. Did my Twitch and everything look pretty good? I mean, if all three, if Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook is messing up, then I would definitely say it's on my slobs. I'm not getting a notification from it, but I say it probably is my slobs then. You do that? Yeah. What I'm mad about is Facebook will not let you stream. As a streamer, I can no longer share another streamer's stream on Facebook now without getting a monetization strike. That part right there makes me mad. I quit doing it because I actually got 3 monetization strikes put against me for sharing other streamers on my page to try to help with everything. And they monitorized me saying that I was trying to take claim to somebody else's broadcast, and I was like, what the hell? I'm not even advertising myself. It's just a share. You click on the link, it goes straight to their stream. Everything is fine. Well, that's good. I don't know. Maybe it was just a little hiccup there. That'd be badass if I have enough, I luck out and have enough seed to do all these fields. I'm surprised you're still up, Robbie. You must not have to work tomorrow. I mean, it is Thanksgiving, but I guarantee you some person's going to try to get a cell phone on Thanksgiving. You always had that happen, but I think the reason why you have it happen, Bree, is because the fact that you share so many different streamers that I guarantee you they probably think you're a bot half of the time or a fake profile. To your gaming streaming page, only a group of you have one. Yeah, I'm talking about like if I would go in as Full Send Gaming, I share it to my wall, like my actual post on my gaming page, and then I share it to the groups. The groups they don't say anything about, but when I shared it to my actual wall as Full Send Gaming to try to help advertise to my followers that they're live, that's what they gave me strikes about. Kind of like me share, kind of like how you just share it to your personal page on your personal Facebook. That's what I did with my gaming page, and they gave me a monetization strike for it. They took it away because I straight told them that. Well, for one, I was like, if you go back and watch, you'll actually realize that I was playing that game with them. I just wasn't live. I was just trying to help them. That was the funnier part. And after they realized that, they took it down. Well, they didn't take it down, but after they realized that, they took away my monetization strike. Kind of like my stream being muted the first day that I was in Cockatoos, and me literally in the middle of my stream straight commented and tagged them that this was safe for the ears, so please unmute my stream, and they unmuted it, and they haven't messed with me since on it. But they're also the same people that wants to try to mute you for a siren and say it's copyrighted when there's not a siren out there that's copyrighted. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little ridiculous, Callie, honestly. I never had that problem until here recently. I've done it a few times before, but here recently, when I was actually down and not streaming a lot, that's when they gave me the strikes for it. So I don't know. It's kind of, I think, like I said, I think it's kind of weird and unfair. Yeah, you got to parse. Yeah. Just like Facebook now will hop into your stream, comment if they see anything about politics or a comment they don't like, they'll instantly delete your comment and you will have no idea about it. And then you'll get people be like, why'd you delete my comment? And yeah, I've seen that happen a lot here lately in some streamers. Somebody mentioned something about politics or something like that, and that comment disappeared. And the next comment you saw from that person was pretty much cussing out the streamer of why his comment got deleted. And the streamer at the time didn't know, because 9 times out of 10, even though if you're like, if my mod would delete a comment, I could still see the comment, if that makes sense. And he answered the comment. That was the weird part. So that's when we found out that apparently Facebook is monetizing a lot more and deleting people's shit even more. Don't talk about T or B. Yep. Yep, definitely don't talk about them. Straight hands down. I actually think that's what one of the things they were talking about, and that's why they removed it. The police siren copyright, I had that one from, I'm a mod for it. Yeah. Yeah, every time they try to flag GTA sirens, they try to tell me that it belonged to NYPD. And I was like, for one, that is definitely not even close to the siren that NYPD uses. And then for two, you can't copyright a siren because 9 times out of 10, every emergency department is using some type of Welling siren or some type of Code 3 siren. There's not that many companies that make siren sounds. Yep. Yeah, that's what I laugh about it, Callie. They told me, that's a funny story that you actually bring that up about Iran. Facebook one time tried to tell me that Sony took claims to the siren. And I was just like, when the hell did Sony start making sirens? I mean, that's something new on me. It's because I've come to realize when they mute our streams, it's literally not, it's not the people they say it is. It's literally just them because they're the ones getting so scared about it. And if Facebook sees this, I don't know why you're getting scared about it, because they're not going to sue Facebook for me playing copyright. They're going to sue the person who played it. I mean, just throwing that out there. Secondly, there's a lot of YouTubes and a lot of articles released by Sony and all of them, and saying if it's not a top hit of a list song or release, I think they said at least like 2 or 3 years, they literally do not give a shit about us playing their music, because if anything, that's actually advertisement and it helps them out with that song, and that artist is still making money off that song for us sharing it. NERP player. It honestly, David, it's a real big hit and a miss. I've heard some streamers not even once had to deal with the siren problem, and then I've heard streamers have to deal with the siren problem. Like the night that Facebook tried to say that there was a copyrighted song, there was 6 other streamers that I know of that was around at Cockatoos the same exact time, and you could hear that song on their eyes and they didn't even get bothered by it. That's kind of why I added non-copyright music to my description, to hope to kind of get around some of that so they don't question it so much. You had to install a EMS siren pack. I never did change my siren pack. I still kept the same exact siren pack, and I just called them idiots. And I pretty much I disputed it and called them idiots, and now it got to the point to where they quit even trying to monetize it for me. I personally think they just do it to try to bully the shit out of the new streamer sometimes. Now, if you want to play the song with no singing, they don't say anything. Yeah. Believe it or not, David, I was really blown away about this. My very first stream, I was playing the radio in here. I wasn't playing the Truck Sim FM radio because I know they play copyright music on it. And I was sitting there and I debated about it for the longest time because I swear they was going to mute me for it. And they did not mute me for me. So, because I done the research and I had the article saved. If they do mute me, a lot of these games are actually a lot of these games have been using non-copyright music, and they don't understand why a lot of people get strikes against it. Forza Horizon 5 actually has a setting in it that I can go activate stream mode, and it makes sure that there's no sounds or anything that's going to give you copyrighted. So a lot of new games now are finally starting to take streamers into consideration. And technically, even if we could fight all the copyright, because a true copyright is if I was trying to make money off of that material. So if I was saying, oh, put 50 stars in the jar tip and name me a song, I'll play it for you, that's truly when the copyright would come in. But me just playing it in the background, I don't see why they try to say I'm copyrighting it, because I'm not using their material. It just happens to be on the game, and it happens to come across the radio. That's why a lot of streamers have 2 PCs. I've streamed one time. I actually put well, not my AirPods, my generic AirPods, because I don't have an iPhone or anything. Put my underneath of my headset one time just to listen to music. Because when I'm playing Farm Sim, or I'm doing my simulation games, or even racing every once in a while, I like the music. It helps like pump me up, and it motivates me. And when I get into my concentration stages where I'm not really talking and I'm quiet, it helps break up the silence. I would love to run dual. I got some parts to build me a second PC, just not everything, and I haven't really broke down and do it. But if I would ever build a second PC, I would build a streaming PC. My PC I have now is a beautiful gaming PC. I work the shit out of it with the crappy internet. So if I would ever build my streaming PC, I know my gaming quality probably won't be affected, but my biggest problem is I think I would have a harder time with my internet and everything. Let's just say my internet is such a cripple for my PC that I have yet to unlock my graphics card true abilities because my internet can't keep up with it. You still have a gaming laptop? I'm not going to down gaming laptop spree. There's actually some really nice gaming rephrase that. I'll down on a gaming laptop just because trying to have a gaming laptop and store games on it is just ridiculous. It seems like you never have enough space on your laptop. Do I want a gaming laptop? I actually would love to have a game. Actually, I don't really want a gaming laptop. What I really want is a Nintendo Switch. I've been wanting a Nintendo Switch for a very long time just because it reminds me of the old Game Boy days, like sitting on the couch with the kids and stuff. You know, they're watching TV. Usually it's something I have no interest in watching. Pull out a Nintendo Switch and play a little bit. And not to mention, I think the kids would enjoy playing a Nintendo Switch too. My oldest son's already showing interest of trying to sit on my lap and play my games when I'm playing my PC. That part's funny. I actually tried to get him to play Call of Duty the other day with Jess and all of them, and he just kind of looked at me like, "What do I do, Dad?" And then handed me my headset back and hopped down and walked away. Ruby is on a laptop. They are limited on some things like ports, but they do well for... Yeah. I just want a gaming laptop because if I ever go to like vacation or if I ever start traveling like I want to do, I like to travel. I miss traveling. I used to be at points where when I was working and everything, and I would set myself up to where at least once a month I could take a 2-day trip and just go to a random ass place. get a random hotel with all the kids and everything and just get away, if that makes sense. Not necessarily like do a vacation, but just to get out of the house and get away. But I also do live with my grandma, so that's probably part of the reason. Just because my area where I live, it's living with your parent is a new style in my town, because literally every single bit of property that we have in my town is all bought up. And for me to go get a piece of property and land, I'll be spending more money on land work than I probably would actually spend on the trailer or house that I get. We had a pipeline company come through. Well, we have a pipelining going through West Virginia right now, and pipelining company bought up pretty much every single house that was available. They haven't been here, but none of them have been here to try to sell those houses, and are pretty much just letting the houses rot. And there are actually some nice ass houses that they bought. Sweet, I'm gonna have a barely enough seed, it looks like. You and your mom still live with your grand. I mean, well, I know like the whole entire land and property is just not here where I live in West Virginia. I've been hearing a lot of people saying property and stuff is just ridiculous everywhere now. Some places, unless you live in a kind of a decent town where their town actually tries to open up new real estate and everything. We don't have the companies around here to do that crap. Like I was talking to somebody the other day I know, prime example, got a house. They said roughly 200K. For me, just to get an acre, pretty much a piece of property big enough to put like a 60-foot double wide trailer on it, get the groundwork and everything set up, I'm looking at a minimum of 250K. So they literally just got, where they live at, they just got a pretty decent sized bedroom house and everything, a lot cheaper than what I can get a little 3 or 4 bedroom double wide trailer. And that's just crazy. Alright, I need to go to Dawson's farm and get his shit spreader. I gotta fertilize the fields. Whoops, I should have took this out of his field. I better get this out of his field before it destroys his crops when he tries to leave. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, that's right. He said he needed sunflower planted. My bad, Dawson. I do need your tractor. Well, there's a house for sale at my neighbor. Well, there's a house for sale at my neighbor's house in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, I hate to see how much they're asking for it. Another bad thing too is I have decent credit because I don't have anything on my credit pretty much at this point besides a credit card that I never spend money on. But I've never had like a house loan or anything. I've had car loans and stuff, but I never had a house loan, so I would have to do like first time buyers and all that crap. Which the interest rate here where I live for first time buyers and stuff is absolutely ridiculous. Holy shit, I'm tired. ignore what I'm getting ready to do because I have to go back and get the shit spreader, which is what I meant to get the first time, not go get his tractor. You're behind your high school? I mean, at least you can walk to school every day. I guess that helps out a little bit. I don't know why I'm calling it a shit spreader, because it's actually just a solid fertilized spreader. So I'm hoping one of the guys in here actually gets a cow farm or a sheep farm so we can start getting manure and stuff and spreading it and quit buying fertilizer. This is true, but I'm already... Oh yeah, I forgot you did graduate. Didn't you graduate this year? Like I said, it's been a good minute since I've streamed and come in here to talk to you guys. I'm hoping to keep it up. I do miss my streaming. I promise it's just not going to be GTA and Farm Sim all the time. The only reason why it's GTA and Farm Sim right now is because Farm Sim 22 was just released Monday. Because there's another game called New World that I do want to stream. I absolutely love that game. It's a MMORPG game, so I love it. May 28, 2021. I graduated June 11th. Oh shit! When did I graduate? Well, I want to say 2015, but I don't think that's right. I think it was 2011, actually, I graduated. I'm 28, so I'm too tired to do math right now. $28, 4 months shy from 29. About to hit my 30s. I like how it's kind of quiet inside the tractor. I mean, the open cab tractors ain't so quiet. You're still 19. You're still a youngin'. I mean, you're only like 10 years younger than me, but you're still a youngin'. Hell, if Gino and Duo is still up, I would see if they want to go flash over and play about an hour of New World. But I think they went to bed on me. I mean, I should go to bed, but, you know, it is what it is. Said I should go to bed as I take another drink of my energy drink. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I just realized what time it was. I mean, I'm 3 hours a little late, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I guess we can technically classify this stream as a Thanksgiving stream. We really need to invest in a power washer because all of our shit's dirty as hell. Can't say much. I've used my harvester so much that the paint's actually fading off of it, and I don't got like $45,000 to get it repainted. So eventually you're going to see all my shit rusty as hell. Rephrase that. It's not rusty. It's well used. But that's not the harvester I'm keeping. I'm actually going to be investing into another. The next stage up harvester is actually the harvester I should be using with the header I have on that harvester. Right out here so I can see where I'm fertilizing at. Your mom works on Thanksgiving? That sucks. I had to work on Thanksgiving once, and that was when I worked at a gas station. It wasn't too bad though, because I only had to do a 4-hour shift, and they paid me double time, so that 4-hour shift was pretty much me working a full shift, which that was awesome. Thank you, Niza or Naza, for that like. Appreciate it. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not the best with names. I have to come back over. There was a little corner right there I saw that it didn't grab. There we go. That's how I should have been turning it this whole entire damn time. I usually don't mess around like with my fertilization like this, because I always do the seeder. Slash cultivators that usually have seed and fertilization in it, fertilizer in it. My dumbass just has the wrong one leased. But we're still waiting. Supposedly, engines. I keep on saying engines. Supposedly, Giants has a bunch of mods that they already have pre-worked out. They're just giving it the game a couple weeks before they release most of their mods. And they're supposedly supposed to be bigger and better equipment. The person that done our 6 times Oklahoma map, which was a beautiful map, is already in the process of making a map for this, and pretty sure he already gave us a heads up that we may or may not also be testing his map for him. So I'm extremely excited for that, because he did a beautiful job on the Farm Sim 19 Oklahoma map that he made. I mean, a beautiful job. He made it to where every single interior was usable. You literally had farms pre-set up with shelters and everything that you needed, workshops that you could just buy. Every single field was literally its own field. You could, like, problem I have is if you ever go to buy some land in Farm Sim, like prime example, 1, 2, and 3 was all one section of land that I had to buy. 4, 5, 6, and 7 was just one section of land I had to buy. His map that he set up, like 1 would have been a thing by itself, and this little piece of land right here would have been by itself. And that's one thing that I wish they would fix, because like you can see, like down here they're running to the same thing, and right here they got that whole entire section. So like 45, 46 is all together. My 8, 9 in that little section beside my 3 to the creek is all together, and that's why it costs $727,000 damn dollars. But eventually I want to get that section and that section right there, and literally the whole entire pretty much top left of the map is going to be my farm. That's Jason's farm, that's Dawson's farm, that's Zach's farm. and I'm pretty sure Rick hasn't had the time to fly in, and I think he's taken up here, and we have one other person who hasn't had the chance to fly in either to start their stuff. That's kind of why I'm also keeping to a small section, because that's all this open area through here. Like, somebody could probably sneak a farm right here if they wanted to. Up there can be a farm for somebody. I sat there and just wasted a shit ton of fertilizer because I forgot to turn off machine. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Good night, guys, and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Bree. Yeah, I think once I get these other 3 fields fertilized, I'm going to be calling it a night. I know for sure I definitely won't be streaming tomorrow. I mean, I'll probably be gaming tomorrow, but I know I won't be streaming because I also have a movie night with the Spinks community tomorrow at 1 o'clock that I want to partake in. I mean, I'm not going to lie when I'm saying I'll probably be in here farming and watching a movie at the same exact time. I'm a big multitasker. Well, actually, rephrase that. I know one of the movies I've already seen, so that one I may play a little bit and be multitasking while we're watching it, but the other 4 I have not seen. So those ones I will definitely be watching it. But either way, I'm still going to be there, and I'm still going to partake, and I'm still going to listen. And I'm still going to chime in. And are you joining that? It's actually open to everybody. I don't know if you saw in our Spinks Discord today, but that's actually why we had you saw a bunch of people join today. It's because we put the Spinks, it's actually kind of funny that our Discord was built just for New Day, because a lot of businesses, a lot of gangs, and all of that have a Discord for New Day. And I love the fact that it's actually has grown into, like, there's a lot. Let's just say what you guys see in that Discord is only a scratch of the surface of actually how big that our Discord is for there. Because we have like we have a streaming side that we're going to start doing streaming days together. A movie night, so we have a section for that. We have our actual New Day Spinks chat, which just Spinks and New Day get access to. We got our friends section. Like I said, I love the fact that our Spinks Discord has actually turned into a gaming community. And 9 times out of 10, you're going. If I'm not in this server farming with somebody that I have to be in Jason's Discord so I can talk to him, you'll always see me 9 times out of 10 in that Discord. Alrighty. I'm not even going to take this piece of equipment back to him. He can just come pick it up. Nah, shit, I better. We're doing circles around that piece and do it. Yeah. I better run his equipment back down to him. I know I would want him to run my equipment back up to me, so. That, and he has to plant, and he'll need his tractor. You did see that? Yeah. You should be able to actually see the movie. You'll see in the community, you should see something about the movie night, which that's where all of our rules and stuff are posted, because we do, she does have, I don't know why I'm saying we. Callie is hosting it. So Callie does have some rules, which we do got to set some rules, because I'm kind of a little particular watching movies with people, especially if it's a movie I've never seen. And I'm not gonna lie, if I say I'm watching a new movie in there, and the first person that gives me a spoiler, I'm not gonna do anything to you, but I will probably mute you in my Discord till the movie's done, just so I don't have to take a chance of you giving me another spoiler. It's like I was trying to explain it to somebody earlier. It's like, if it's a movie that we've pretty much all seen, I don't care like discussing it. It's like I was like, why like watching a horror movie? It's like, why does everybody run up the stairs? That doesn't bug me. And if it's a new movie and it's something happens and then we discuss about kind of what happens, that doesn't bug me. But it's like if they give away something that's getting ready to happen, then that's going to aggravate me. But I know Callie has rules set up to where we don't have to worry about none of that. Speaking of Callie, I set some rules by trying to keep it open. Yeah, right. It's like I'm having a hard time explaining it, if that makes sense. It's like I'm free for the open conversation, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I hope nobody gives me a spoiler, because like I said, I know I've seen Charlie's Angels. I've actually may have seen the other ones, but none of them are ringing a bell for me for some reason, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like I was like, I hope nobody gives me a spoiler or says a spoiler, you know? That's the only time that I'll get aggravated by it, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, we're all family. We all know each other. I know we're probably not going to have to worry about that. If actually anything, I'm really excited for it. I'm hoping I still have a bag of popcorn in my cabinet too. I know I'm gonna have to. Actually, I can't do it. What I really want to do is put my Discord in through my headset and everything, but have the movie play through my speakers. Because I'm definitely not going to do voice activated. I'm going to switch it over to push to talk. And I want the sound to come through my speakers, so because I got a really nice speaker sound set up, so I can get the cinematic view. But I know every time I would go to talk, they would back play right through my microphone. All right, you're going to sleep night, Bree. Yeah, as soon as I get, oh, I missed the exit, but yeah, as soon as I get his tractor and stuff back here and park it, I'm going to call it a night. Hey, let's check out my backing skills. Besides the stop sign I just took out and I can't see where I'm going. Let's try this again. Let's see all those hours I spent in ATS come into play. Well, nope. I already messed up. That's one fix. See if we can keep it on the road. Nope, nope, nope. Go to the left. Nope. Ah! Okay, I give up. I've definitely lost my backing skill. Driving through your yard, Dawson. Sorry, buddy. I do need to get this unloaded and parked and everything for him. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fit through there. Ah, shit. I'm having a hard time driving. Always the back tires, just because this trailer isn't wide enough, but that's besides the point. Well, damn, I didn't realize it only goes 6 miles per hour backwards. Well, I don't know why that cover keeps on flashing on and off. I so want to go ahead and plant his fields with sunflower for him. I thought he... Doesn't he need to cultivate his fields, though? I've never messed with this planter before, so I have no idea. I guess we'll find out real quick. Well, shit. I guess he doesn't need to cultivate first. Maybe I need to check into a planter. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't use a planter because I do green. I do oat and all that stuff. Planter does like potatoes and sunflower and stuff. I know I said I should go to bed, but another hour or so won't hurt. Longer I stay up, the better I'll sleep. Whoops. My question is I wonder if he wants all of his stuff sunflower. I know he mentioned something about planting his sunflower for him. I just don't know if he wants all, whatever, how many fields he has, 6 field sunflower. I don't know, but I think he does need a better tractor. I think he don't have enough ass behind it. I guess I'm just gonna plant everything sunflower for him and hope he doesn't get mad. I mean, sunflower is selling for a pretty good price. I would grow sunflower right now if I had the equipment to harvest it and the stuff to plant it. Snow, you scared the shit out of me. Sound like a damn horse jumping out of the bed. I'm probably gonna have to do 2 passes. I don't think I'll get this all in 1 pass. Maybe. Yep. I'm not gonna be able to get it all in 1 pass. If I do, it's gonna be extremely close. Oh. Are you shitting me? If this was my farm right here, and I was trying to just grow 1 crop, I would so have the plow out and just conjoin every single one of these small fields together as one big huge whole one. I didn't think about trying to turn it that way. I mean, granted, you wouldn't actually plant like this, but that's besides the point. I mean, I wouldn't run my planter across a gravel field and shit, and a gravel road. I should do this right here. Yeah, I didn't even give it time to lift up, actually. Oh, okay. So I'll plant that too. Like I said, I wish they had a cedar like this. I thought, I can't remember. I know some. I think sunflower you actually don't have to cultivate. You can literally just chop it down, harvest it, and then just plant right back over top of it, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I usually don't mess with the sunflower, potatoes, sugar beets, and all that. Always get the horses and all that, so I need the oat, wheat, straw off the oat and the wheat. Come on, grab it, grab it. Sweet. Like I said, I don't know if he wanted all sunflower, but he did. He said plant his sunflower, and I planted sunflower for him. Oh, I know why that random piece of concrete right there is because he had a silo sitting there and he sold a silo. We play on hard difficulty is what we're playing on, so it's definitely a chore to try to keep up with money and everything. Probably could have got all of that in one swipe, but I gotta turn around and go back to the farm anyways, and I knew towards the end of it again I wouldn't be able to grab it all. Damn, his shit needs repaired also. He's not that far from the vehicle shop though. Cal, if you're in here, that'd be so awesome if you would get farm sim. I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about opening up my own server and everything. If I could find, you can have up to 8 farms. One of those farms would have to be like a bank system. So if I could find 7 people, what am I doing? Oh yeah, if I could find 7 people who are constantly interested in it, I would think about opening up my own server. I wouldn't go through Fortnite players though. I would actually go through a Very Games right now is the recommended server that FarmSim 22 has labeled and everything. And it's nothing against Fortnite players. It was a pain in the ass. A lot of it was, and I think it was just because where it was Germany based. Oh yeah. Still need the tractor. I haven't checked in the pricing on it yet though. So I may be changing that once I start checking in on the pricing. I mean, I'm saying I would have to at least minimum because I don't know, unless I go back to setting it up how I was doing the FarmSim 19 server with Dawson and everybody for Generate. If I would set it back up to where there's like just animal farm that everybody can go work on, just somebody's like overall there's somebody in charge of it just to try to keep everybody on task of what needs to be done, would make a main farm that does all the harvesting and stuff. With the winery being added, I would definitely add a winery, like an actual grape winery. I don't know. I think because I like doing team stuff. I like coming in and be able to like work together as a team and everything, and everybody owns a farm. Man, everybody works like on the farms together. I'm not against everybody owning a farm. The only reason why it would be hard for the only big problem about everybody owning a farm is the fact that they only give you 8 farms that you could make. So it's like if you have more than 8 people, it's kind of like, why can I tell this person they can have a farm, but this person can't have a farm? Like, I think this Jason server, which is what we're playing on right now, he only has it set for 6 people just because that's all who play. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he would be against me inviting people, but it's not my server, so I'll have to double check on that. If anybody would be interested to play with us. But they are, if you do hop over here, they are some pretty hardcore farm sim players. So yeah, we'll use the naps and we'll take naps because we found out now that multiplayer, if one person wants to take a nap, they just have to go to their farmhouse and start it. Then everybody gets the option to accept that nap and go to sleep wherever they're at. So I'm glad they got that taken away. And every once in a while, we do speed up to 120 time. But now we're actually trying to switch over to just doing naps instead of doing 120 time. But that's just because on hard difficulty, well, actually not even on hard difficulty, on medium or hard difficulty, if we play real time, like we play real time, and their real time is legit. A minute in game is a minute regularly. So it literally takes 24 hours, a whole entire day, for it to be a whole entire day in game if you didn't mess with like the times or taking going to sleep or stuff like that. So that is pretty cool. I like that feature, but like I said, you can literally set your You can set Farm Sim up to where if you're in real time and you do 28 days a month, you're pretty much as close to farming IRL that's going to get. Even if, especially if you do season growth. But with the fact of being a video game, I like to have the option to speed it up. Because if that's the case, I would literally, the way I'm set up now, everything I just planted, there'll be no need for me to fly back into this farm with everything I just planted. If we did not sleep, if we did not speed up time, it would literally take 2 to 3 regular days for it to grow. And that's just for soybeans. That's not sunflower or anything else that takes longer. That part's pretty cool, but you know, if I didn't have to, like, I wouldn't say if I didn't have to stream, because I'm not trying to blame you guys, but if it wasn't for the fact of streaming and trying to be kind of entertaining, I would be okay with it. But like right now, if I would do that, I would get on and I would stream like an hour or two of probably Farm Sim, and then I would have nothing to do. So taking the naps and everything helps me, gives everything something to do. How the hell did I miss that spot right there? Oh, wait, never mind. I guess that spot's fertilized. It's just not changing colors. Choo-choo train. I should be in bed, but he asked me if I could do this because I know he said he won't be on tomorrow and I won't be on tomorrow, so that'll be one of the 2 days that's going to require my stuff to grow. I don't know how long it's going to take him for his sunflower to grow. I think sunflower grows probably like 2 to 3 days also. So when I hop back, if one of us hop back in here Thursday, or if somebody does hop in tomorrow and they do like nap time and stuff, that would help too, but that's besides the point. Look at that. I got his shit all planted. I got it all fertilized. I got all of his equipment parked for him. And he'll be in tomorrow within 5 minutes and probably be destroyed. But, alright everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and sorry, I meant to mute my Discord and mute my mic. I'm glad I saw that because I'm doing my outro. But I'm going to call it a night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have some good dinner, get some good grub. I know I haven't hardly ate that much today, so I'm getting myself ready for tomorrow. If you have nothing to do, or if you just have some spare time, you're looking to still hang out with people, have a good time, Callie's doing the movie night tomorrow, actually today here in about 10 hours, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We're more than welcome to join. I think she said it starts at 1 with the first movie, and they're going until they play all 5 movies. So at least 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, about an hour a movie. So I do look forward, hope to see a lot of you guys there. If not, I understand, you know. But until next time, which will definitely be Sunday if I do not do a pop-up stream in between them, I'll see you guys Sunday. So peace out, and I hope you guys have a really good night. And sorry, I'm so tired that I can't even hardly speak right now, and that's why my outro really sucked. But good night, everybody. Thank you for that follow. Is it? I want to say Michelle or Michael. Sorry, I'm actually getting ready to call it a night. So you caught me just at the perfect time, and I just wanted to hop in and say thank you for that. And I'll see you guys next time.